Ever since I was much younger, I wanted to be a father. I was excited, I was hopeful. But you know what parenting has really taught me?
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
What's up, Cufflinks fam? Welcome back to another video here on Stuff from the Cuffs. Yeah, it's me alone again. In the month we celebrate fathers, so that is why I want to talk a little bit more about parenting, especially from my perspective. You know, um, a lot of people often criticize men for not being around as it relates to being fathers. So I'm trying to do my best to be around as much as I can for my girls, and I'm trying to share for somebody else out there who may be watching, who may be listening, and giving my views on how parenting is going for me. If you see any worth to the video, like it, share it, and of course, if you are not yet a part of the Cufflinks fam, click the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell. But of course, tenants in the building! Cufflinks in the building! Parenting. It's not easy being a parent. We've said it time and time and again, and I wanted to share some of the things that parenting has really taught me and how I really feel about parenting. There have been days when you sit and you wonder, am I cut out for this? Is this something that I am going to be doing for the rest of my life? And a lot of parents have at some point in time thought about, do I really want to be a parent? Whether it's in the early stages or the middle stages or wherever. And there are several of us who have regretted at some point in time being parents. Not that we don't love our children, but what comes along with it is a lot. Imagine everything you're doing now and how busy you are, and adding someone or some bodies that demand most, if not all, of your time, your energy, your attention, your emotions, your finances. Yeah, you get the picture. And, I think one of the main things that parenting has taught me and is really patience and the truth about patience. There will be days you're very patient, and there will be days when your patience runs thin. As a matter of fact, there will be days when you're just so impatient, you really sit back and you look on it and you feel so bad and you wish that that day never happened. It helps you, yeah, to become more patient, but it takes time. And I think oftentimes than not, because we are humans, because we have a life outside of being a parent, our patience usually runs thin. Another thing that being a parent has taught me, I was grown up to be, neat. I was grown up to be extremely neat. And being a parent has taught me that a lot of those things that I consider chores in the house, they can wait, but more so they have to wait. Because if I'm not careful, I'll be cleaning the house 3, 4, 5 times per day. I'll be picking up toys and picking up things that are out of place, 10, 20 times per day. I'll be cleaning off the walls, I'll be cleaning off the settees, I'll be picking up, it will take a whole lot out of you. So it can wait. Maybe a weekend cleaning or a bi-weekly cleaning, or I don't even know. But find a way to find a balance where your house doesn't become a junkyard, but it also will not look like there are no kids. If there are kids, they're going to make their mark felt, and you are going to know. There are going to be spills, there are going to be tears, there are going to be some blood, some sweat. It's going to take a whole lot, and you're just going to have to sit back and realize this can wait. As much as it was a priority to you, you now have another priority. There are days when you are happy as happy can be, and then there are days when you are feeling the whole weight of the world on your shoulders. You're trying to accomplish some things that are not happening, when you're trying to put things in place that are not happening, when you're trying to build a legacy and it's not going how you want it. It can be a breaking point for several parents. Parents, no matter how strong and how composed they look, can break down in tears because of how their day has been going. Watching your children, you can just feel so good. Like you look at them and you wonder, wow, did I help to create this person? You feel so good. I think, as a matter of fact, the best part or the easiest part of parenting, it's actually the process, when you're in the process of creating them. From you find out that they're on the way until, I guess, you're 18, 20. I mean, these days it might just be for the rest of your life. It's not easy. It's not easy. There was an article that spoke about the fact that parenting brings out the child in you. I think it's one of the most profound things I've heard or read since becoming a parent. I mean, even before that, it's just really profound, because the more you parent, and is the more you, there's some things that come out of you that show just how much of an inner child exists, or how childish we can be as parents ourselves. In trying to deal with a temper tantrum, sometimes we throw a temper tantrum. In trying to teach them what not to do, we end up doing what we don't want them to do. And there's a battle within ourselves before there's that battle that we have to fight to be good parents. So it's gonna take some fighting against ourselves and the inner child in us, and dealing with it, coming to peace with what it is like or what we are like, and then dealing with it so that we can then deal with our children, or your child, right? Imagine trying to deal with an angry child and getting angry. Imagine trying to deal with a child that is just so stubborn, and you decide that if they're stubborn, I'm gonna be stubborn too, and we're gonna fight and see who is more stubborn. I never thought about it, but a lot of times some of the issues that we are confronted with as parents, it only gets worse because we get worse. And finally, it's reminded me what being there means. Being there doesn't mean just a physical presence. And for those who know my story, I used to work away from home, and I used to be away from home and the kids, well, our first child, and it affected us. Now, being physically there, I've realized, or I've even been reminded, that if you're not emotionally there, spiritually there, and fully invested in your children, they'll know, one. Two, it will cause further problems later on, because they will not really feel that emotional connection you have with them or you want to have with them, and it will affect them. They'll be detached. They'll not understand what it means or what it feels like to have somebody truly invested in them and somebody who gives them their attention. So it's not just about, oh, give your child attention because your child demands attention, but you're building a future person, and their interactions with the world and other people now would be affected based on your early socialization with them. So parenting has taught me that there is so much to learn, that there is something to learn every single day, not only about my kids, but about myself. And it has changed the way how I view parenting. I view parenting as an ever-evolving cycle that you try to stay on top of, but you often get crushed underneath. The important thing is that when you're crushed, just like grapes, ensure that there is quality grape juice. Yeah. That's it for this video. Big up yourself, Cufflinks fan. Father's Day is coming up, so big up all of the fathers out there. Bless them up. Respect them, especially the ones who are trying. So like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your uncle, sister, brother, friend, tell your uncle, sister, brother, cousin, friend, and them neighbor. So like, share, subscribe. And of course, I hope there is some value you will find in this video. Until next time, peace out.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.